All right, here we go, friends. Game three, the final game of tonight, against the two undefeated teams, the both teams that went 1-0, the Team Esports Club and the Basilless. And yeah, I would imagine Basil would know to ban away Rengar from the Basilisk, from Quio and Jordan. So good ban there. And xTiny getting his Vayne banned away after a great game one performance. Uh, we'll have to see what else he picks in the if he stays ADC. And Megan's Morgana also taken away. Maybe they'll take away her Nami too and really piss her off. But yeah. Sion Kio's ending Sion taken away. Very funny. But honestly, the Basilisk are quite flexible. I can see them. I feel like these bans outside of the Rengar one aren't too impactful. Really, I'm confused about the Jhin ban. I'm not sure. Oh, Anthony plays Jhin. Yeah, because Anthony is filling in for Chris this time, who was filling in for Nathan, who was supposed to play. But anyway, um, yeah, Anthony being picked up by the Basilisk. We'll see how that shakes up their team comp as an insta lock Yasuo by Team Esports Club. They left Bobby's Yasuo open, so they'll have to deal with the consequences. Not sure if it's gonna go top or mid or what, but that is a Yasuo. And Anthony picking up the Kalista, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think he's the only person that plays Kalista in HLCS, to be honest. And Kalista Nautilus. I think that's Anthony and Sam in the bot lane. We got the Taiwanese duo in the bot lane. Legacy team. But yeah, I'm really not sure what the rest of Team Esports Club has in store. Jason Canto has played a wide range of champions. Not sure what xTiny and Meagan play. But maybe we can expect Basil to pick Jax again. Except it wasn't Jax's it wasn't Jax's or it wasn't Basil's Jax last time, so maybe I shouldn't be too harsh. And ooh, Xayah locked in. Is Rakan gonna follow? Xayah Rakan could be a pretty good combo into Kalista Nautilus. Allow them to match the 2v2 fighting power. But we will see. Nami is still on the board. They're probably discussing what support to pick here. And it's gonna be Meagan Zyra. Nathan mentioned this in game one when he was on the desk with us. But yeah, Meagan Zyra, a force to be reckoned with. I'm not sure if it's as good as Zyra Khan, but it definitely I think allows them a lot more poke and agency in lane. And if Megan is really good, she can put the plant in front of herself or in front of xTiny to stop the dredge line from connecting. So excited to see what Megan can do on this champion. Zyra, honestly, is low-key a hard champion to play to perfection. I think she's like, you know, put plant hit champions is kind of easy, but a good Zyra is very distinguishable from like a new Zyra. And looks like Pantheon is going to be picked up for the second time this series, or I guess tonight, the second time tonight. Pantheon is going to be picked up. Um, yeah, not sure if that's going top, if that's going jungle, if it's going mid. It's honestly just a great flex pick from the Basilisk. Like I was saying, a lot of those players can role swap, and they all have great champion pools. And Jack's gonna be banned away from the Basilisk as Nar and Jarvan gonna be banned away from Team Esports Club. Honestly, I'm not sure what Team Esports Club um, is going to do because Jason Canto could play top lane. We have seen him play top lane before, I'm pretty sure. I think he played the Mordekaiser or the Alawi last time. And as for the jungler, yeah, I'm not sure what Basil's going to do. I think Basil is actually, I think Basil might go top, but like I said, Basil very flexible himself. We remember his kindred. And ooh, Jayce, another flex pick. Honestly, the Basilisk are getting flexy on this in this draft. Pantheon, Jayce, both can go top mid. Pantheon can be even flex jungle as we saw from Wusong. Um, Varus. Interesting. Could be a Varus top, could be a Varus mid, maybe Yasuo goes top, but Team Esports are lagging a front line. I think they should maybe address that in this last pick. But Varus is certainly a champion. Um, oh, it's Basil's Shaco, right? Because Basil, I think, yeah, Basil played Shaco last time. It was absolute terror. Doesn't solve the problem of having no front line to like, but Team Esports Club are gonna have to play really crafty in this game. Like, you have no one peeling for your backline of Zyra, Varus, and um, Xayah. Like Yasuo can dance around, she can go invisible and be very disruptive, but like it's gonna be hard for them to peel, especially when they lock in Jordan's Hecarim on on R5. Um, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one for sure. I definitely favor the Basilless comp, but as a fan, I really want to see how uh, Team Esports Club puts this one together. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm wondering if Bobby will go mid and Jason Canto will go top, but to be honest, maybe they haven't figured that out. To be honest, maybe the Jason Pantheon haven't figured out where they're going either. We will see. But yeah, as we go into the 3 minute, what's it called? 3 minute spectator delay. Yeah, pardon my silence. I am messaging people. But yeah. Hmm. I am always excited to see Anthony play Kalista. I think Kalista is probably his most impressive champion that he plays. And he pilots it very well. And I think Nautilus is going to be a great person for him to call in, much better than the Pike. Um, a good champion to throw in at the enemy team. But Xayah, we'll see if xTiny can use the ultimate, but it might be a bit difficult for him to navigate the like any engagement from the Kalista Nautilus because you might have to Xayah ult the Nautilus ultimate, but then Kalista can just punish the landing like it's Super Smash Brothers with the Fate's Call. So may have to flash as well. Um, yeah, I'm mostly just excited to see new champions. Like I don't think anyone's played Zyra yet, right? Um, actually, I'm not even. No, people. Yeah, every other champion here has showed up before, but I'm excited to see Meagan playing Zyra. Honestly, I'm just excited that Meagan's back, and she had a really good first game on Nami. So we love to see the returning HLCS members, and yeah, not sure if Jason Canto is going to go like AP Varus or like a normal Varus, but normally when you put Varus in like a solo lane, it's some kind of cheese strat where you go lethality or you go AP. But to be honest, I feel like AP Varus isn't that good here because I think AP Varus gets a lot of value when there's a lot of tanks on the enemy team or someone that's really hard for your team to burst or to like shred down, right? because AP Varus allows for that percent max health damage with the blight stacks, right? But in this game, there's a lot of squishy champions. I think he could get a lot of mileage out of building lethality and just let Xayah and Yasuo do the shredding. I also just want to see what Basil's kind of crimes Basil will commit on the Rift with this Shaco. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly as I imagined. Oh wait, no, it's not. Well, okay, no. We see now who's playing what on the Basilless. Quio on the Jayce with Phase Rush again. Jordan on the Hecarim. We kind of knew that one. And Hubert playing Pantheon mid lane, probably. And yeah, the Kalista Nautilus. That's an attack. That's a pressy attack Varus with barrier. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So I think that means it's top, and I think that means it's AP, but I actually have no idea. We will find out. I'm just gonna do my best guess with these. As we load onto the Rift on the blue side for Game 3, we have Jayce Canto in the top lane, Basil in the jungle, Bobby in the mid lane, xTiny and Meagan in the bot lane. Meanwhile, on the red side, the Basilless for Quio in the top lane, we have Quio in the jungle, Jordan in the mid lane, Hubert, and in the bottom lane, Anthony and Samiyun. And Samiyun goes for the flash, but a nice flash away from Meagan. A nice attempt there from Samiyun, but Meagan able to get away. Sam definitely happy about that one. Has the Hex Flash, so won't be missing it too much in this lane. Also seems like he has the Cosmic Insight.
Minions have spawned.
Suffering is magic.
And yeah, looks like Basil's going for the nice Shaco clear. And Bobby, ooh, Bobby going for these early trades onto Hubert. Ooh, Hubert actually won that with the pressing attack plus the empowered Q. So definitely an interesting matchup, and this is a way more interesting matchup. This Varus versus Jayce in the top lane. I'm not sure if Jayce Canto. I have no idea what he's cooking. But wait, Samiyun gets a root onto Meagan and the Ignite. Meagan has no flash, and Anthony hops forward, gets the red. His first blood for Anthony. And another dredge line connects onto xTiny. xTiny will have to just walk away. Won't be using any summoners, but a nice hook there from Samiyun. I don't know how he got level 2 first, but he did. But yeah. First blood going over to Anthony, but wait, here comes Basil. Sitting in the bush. He is level 3, he has Ignite, and here he goes. He used the cube, there comes the box. But they see it. Yeah, it's... Shaco's ganks are a bit silly. Watching as a spectator, but when you're playing in game, it is very, it's very terrifying to just see like, oh, that's a box. I'm feared, I'm dead. So, good awareness there from Anthony and Sam to know that Shaco's coming. Actually, I'm not sure if that ward was there before or after Shaco was there, but either way, they live to fight another day. Meanwhile, let's see if Jayce Canto has the same luck. He should see that Hecarim's coming, but I don't think he noticed as... Oh, a nice knockback by Quio onto the tower. Definitely not necessary. I think Jayce Canto was there no matter what. Jayce Canto knew so too. He saves his summoners. So free kill there for Jordan on this Hecarim. Definitely not what you want to see if you're on Team Esports Club because Jordan's Hecarim quite good, as history would show. As Hubert going for these trades. These trades are quite interesting. Oh, the ignite onto the tower. Bobby flies too close to the sun, dies from taking a turret shot, but will get the fadeaway ignite kill onto Pantheon. That was crazy. Bobby really pushing the limits of his champion. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup because Pantheon puts the shield up to block damage, but then Bobby just like dashes behind him and just hits him in the back. So he's Hubert's not getting the damage block, but he's also not hitting him with the E. So it's actually really hard for him to deal with. And wow, that is a very large hitbox that Nautilus has got there. But yes, I'm actually pretty curious to see. Oh wait, hold on. xTiny has to pop the ghost. Oh, Meagan saves xTiny's life with that root. Stops Anthony from hopping forward and pursuing. So yeah, good on her. I'm really wondering what she would max here. If she's gonna max E or Q. But let's find out later. She is level 3. But xTiny opting to stay even though he's quite low. Both junglers, Basil and Jordan, hovering the bot side because the first Drake is now spawned. They're gonna try and look to grab some prio. Wow! Just a flash hook from Sammy Yoon. xTiny just not paying respect. I think he should have backed sooner. She was just asking to die there. And I think Meagan was. Oh, Sammy Yoon. Meagan pinging her flash there. Because she knew the flash timer should be on Sam's because they flashed at the same time, but like I mentioned, Sammy Yoon took Cosmic Insight. That was actually like the 1 in 10 times it actually matters. Sam pushing his advantage. Meanwhile, Bobby uses the ultimate trying to get this all in onto Hubert, but here comes Jordan. Will Bobby still be able to trade 1-for-1? He does. And wow, wait, meanwhile, Jayce Canto finds the Chains of Corruption onto Quio. Quio has to flush away from the arrows, from the Varus E. And holy, we should charge him in the air, but no. Quio will be able to back away safely. And will be able to recall. Almost a solo kill there for Jayce Canto in the top lane. Nice flash there from Quio, but I'm still very I'm like so... like, the Cosmic Insight difference, like, that is unfortunate. Sam Yoon using the flash timer to his advantage. You'd love to see that. Caught them off guard. As Hubert trying to trade once again, but definitely not. Definitely starting to lose out. And another dredge line from Sammy Yoon connects onto Meagan. And the exhaust goes down, and the red's not quite enough, and but Anthony flashes forward, gets her with the Q right at the end there as Meagan flashes away. And Anthony, insult to injury, able to live as well. I'm so surprised. He flashes under tower for that kill. Meanwhile, Bobby, will he be able to trade one back again? He does! Oh my god, he can do it again! Oh, but no. He will go down there 1-for-1 for Bobby. Bobby doing the same thing he did like in that one Victor game where he just kept trading 1-for-1 is so ridiculous. How much he can get away with on this Yasuo. But meanwhile, Quio might be a bit caught up, but he's just going to go all in on Jayce Canto. Jayce Canto has to pop the barrier so he doesn't die. Has the Chains of Corruption now, but it's quite a slow projectile. Quio might just be able to sidestep it. But here comes Basil. Basil blocking Quio's escape, and get the Chains of Corruption will connect, and Jayce Canto not able to kill Quio quite yet, but the ignite from Basil will be good enough. Hubert shows up with the Pantheon ultimate. Yeah, able to kill Jayce Canto there, but Quio will just barely die. And wow, it really feels like the game is so close, but 4 kills in favor of the Basilless. Anthony doing so well in this bot lane so far. Getting his revenge from game 1 on the Kalista as well. So I guess that's the difference of having a Nautilus instead of a Pike when you're playing Kalista. And also when Meagan is not playing Morgana or Nami. But wait, here comes Jordan. Maybe they have caught out Meagan here. Jordan holding on to this the rampage, and will just be able to kill Meagan in transit. I'm not sure where she was going. I think she's trying to clear vision for that Chemtech Drake, but she should have known since they just took it. So bit of a misplay there, and xTiny not paying any respect. He just saw Meagan die in the bottom river, but opting to stay. Has to flash away, but this is exactly what I was talking about. He goes into the air to dodge the Kalista ult, but Sam just has his own ultimate. There's just so many things he can evade with the Xayah ultimate. So using both subs and the ultimate is just not enough to dodge away from all the ultimates. Meanwhile, speaking of ultimates, Bobby ults Hubert under tower again. But wait, here comes Basil. Basil and Meagan trying to get something back. They get Sam under turret. Basil thought he could fake him out, but I think Anthony knew and rendered Basil. We like to see the mind games there, but Anthony definitely not gonna fall for that one. But they get one back though, 1 for 1. They get Sammy Yoon, and maybe they're gonna get another one as they find Jordan taking a very greedy recall. But no, Jordan will be able to flash away, lives on a sliver of health. If Megan's ultimate was just a little bit sooner, maybe that would have killed, but not quite sure. Bit frustrating if you're Team Esports Club right now, but they're showing signs of life. They're showing some fight. They only got 1 kill back, unfortunately. But yeah. It feels like this game is so close. I feel like Team Esports Club are doing a lot of impressive plays, but they're just not quite able to get over the hurdle, able to like get the last sliver of HP on so many of these kills. Like Bobby so many times in the mid lane against Hubert here. But and here, like one more time, maybe he'll use it again, but nah. Not going to ult this time. He does have Ignite. Hubert used Ignite last time when Bobby all in him, so Hubert might have to pay some more respect on the alt in from Bobby. As Jordan starting up the Rift Herald, does have getting another jungle objective. Just so good at staying on top of like these PvE factors. And oh, Jordan uses the Hecarim ult to go through the tornado, but it's not gonna matter too much. Bobby will just walk under turret to safety as Jayce and Canto. Wondering how the CS lead is going. It's looking like it's a bit in Jayce and Canto's favor, but it's kind of even. Definitely Hubert is not winning in this mid lane. And to be honest, I'm not too surprised to see Anthony is winning in the bot lane 4-0 on the Kalista versus combined 0-5 from the bot lane. And yeah, it looks like Meagan is going to be maxing Q first. And xTiny. Oh, Anthony going for an engage here. He used the Fate's Call, and xTiny goes up into the Feathers Fly as Meagan disrupts so much with the Zyra ultimate, and Anthony taking so much damage, but he doesn't quite go down, but now does Meagan, and Sam is actually the first one to go down. It's a good attempt from Anthony and Sam, but xTiny and Meagan had such a great response. They get away with their lives this time, and they survive. And honestly, Anthony should just be lucky that he survives. I was honestly expecting a 2-for-0 there, as when the exhaust came down, but looks like Anthony will live, but he goes for a super play. He flashes forward, gets the red, but he does get the kill onto xTiny, but he gives the shutdown over to Zyra. I'm not sure if that's super worth. I mean, it goes onto support, but 1 for 1, but gives a shutdown, I guess. I don't know. But meanwhile, Jordan summoning the Rift on the top lane, but he gets stuck on the tower by the chance of corruption by Jayce and Canto. A fat shutdown for the Varus top as Basil also shows up to with what's it, the clone? I forget what it's called. To gank Quio and Jordan to disrupt this Rift Herald take. So the Rift Herald does get its charge off, so that's 3 plates over to the side of the Basilless, but I feel like Team Esports Club has like got so much gold back. They've closed the gold lead so much with these shutdowns, and they're able to stop the bleeding as well. So I think still anyone's game as Hubert goes for it. Oh my goodness, Hubert ults top as Pantheon, but Jayce Canto able to kill Quio before he goes down there. It's on hit Varus top with barrier. Wait, Basil's just getting killed by Jordan. That was a bit unfortunate. Jordan is running away with this game literally on this Hecarim. 6-1 as Basil going for the AP Shaco build. Will be doing so much damage with the boxes and the ultimate, but yeah, Jordan keeping up what he was doing in the last game, taking all the jungle objectives and a flash dredge line onto Meagan from Meagan and the Nautilus ultimate as well. Will this be a free kill onto Meagan? Meagan not able to get away with the ultimate as Bobby now facing off against Jordan. Maybe Bobby is the answer to the Hecarim and he kills Jordan. Bobby, a glimmering hope for Team Esports here. He is on the Team Esports team, or like the varsity team for Temple. So, and he got his main man and he goes for the flash, but not able to kill. Not quite able to kill with the Q3 there. But maybe he's got one more Q3. And he just dashes onto Hubert. The shield's not good enough, Hubert. You have to have learned that by now. But again, xTiny goes up into the Zyra ultimate, but the Fate's Call will catch his landing. Anthony will be able to get the red, but will he be able to get away from Basil? No, it will be shut down. Going off to Meagan again, and it's a double kill onto Meagan. So much gold on this Zyra. Both shutdowns from the Kalista now have gone on to Meagan, and she got the kill onto Nautilus. So we'll see how much power she can provide in these future team fights, in these future engagements. As yeah, Bobby. I didn't realize that Hubert had a shutdown, but he got a shutdown during that tower dive, and I also think he got out with his life. So Bobby, fearless when he's on his favorite Wind Brother. As Meagan is just like, you know what? I'm the ADC now. I'm just gonna push this. And oh, Nautilus ultimate comes out. I don't know if that's really good. Anthony's not quite there, but the dredge line comes through. But here comes the Zyra ultimate. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, the Yasuo ultimate gets found onto Hecarim. But Hubert comes in with the Pantheon ult. Quio and Jayce Canto came down from top lane to take this fight as well. And Hubert will shut down Jayce Canto. But here comes Basil. Basil will he be able to kill Quio? But he does not. Quio lives with a sliver of health. Basil has to retreat as he took too many tower shots, but Jayce Canto kills Hubert as he was trying to chase Basil, but no, Basil gets the last laugh, kills Pantheon. So much action there in the mid lane. Ends up being a 2-for-1. Not sure what happened in the bot lane, if anyone died, but it looks like both bot lanes got out with their life. Not quite sure actually, but yeah, so much action here. It's very close. Less than 1,000. Like it's only a couple of hundred gold separates the two teams. Now this is a great game 3 tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you everyone who's playing at this late in the night. And I'm just so glad to be a part of this. I really want to see how this ends, honestly, because I think there's so many heavy hitters on both teams. I feel like no one is really truly carrying. I mean, you could argue that Anthony and Jordan are very fed, but I feel like Quio and Hubert should not be discounted in how much damage they're outputting. And Yoon has been finding so many good dredge lines that like every single player in this game has had a moment, it feels like. As Jayce Canto is about to have his moment. Under tower, wait! He is about to have his moment! Will he be able to kill Anthony? No! That was looking a bit scary, but with the help of Jordan and Sam, they will be able to successfully tower dive Jayce Canto and get the shutdown. But because of that, Basil takes the Rift Tail on the top side. This is just great macro from both teams. You know, make a play on one side of the map. Like, see a play on one side of the map, make a play on the other side. And they're just trying to keep it close. And Basil, and this is exactly what I said, Basil and Bobby making their own play, killing Hubert on the top side. So, I do think that the Basilless had a bit more tempo, so they got to all the way to tier 2 to kill that turret, while Team Esports Club only got the tier 1 in top lane, but it's, yeah, again, still so close. Less than 1,000 gold separating the teams. And they still have Rift Herald. I didn't even realize. That's right, they took it earlier when they went for that tower dive on the Jayce Canto. So they're going to be able to get to tier 2 as well. Anthony not going to be able to save it. But yeah, this is great. And look at the map. Look at the mini map. All 9 of 10 players are in the top half of the map while the Drake is spawning. But they're just gonna go for a fight here. Meagan finds a route onto Jordan, uses the ultimate, chucks him out for half his health. But meanwhile, xTiny is chucked for half his health. His Teal goes into the backline, but here comes Jordan. He's still with a sliver of health, goes in with the ultimate. But Basil causing so much disruption. But here comes Hubert. He gets a double kill with the as he enters with the Pantheon ultimate, the Grand Skyfall. And it's a 3-for-1 overall in favor of the Basilless. And so much was going on there. I feel like it was a bit uncoordinated. I feel like no one really knew where the fight was going. But Hubert, the big decision maker there, able to get big ultimate across the team fight and get a double kill up for himself. And wow, Quio just gets caught backing in a terrible spot. Just dies solo to Zyra. Not sure if Meagan needed to exhaust there, but yeah, that just makes the play even sweeter for the Team Esports Club. And Sam goes for a flash ultimate onto Jayce Canto, but will Jayce Canto be able to kill Anthony? No, just a little bit more items. I think he can actually out DPS Anthony there. But Anthony will be able to get another kill onto Jayce Canto. Sam, just so aggressive on this Nautilus. He flashes for the Nautilus ultimate. And meanwhile, Meagan getting a bit run down here by Jordan. Zyra not gonna be able to get the kill or even get the ultimate to connect there because Hecarim's gonna walk out, and Jordan has the Duskblade, by the way. A lot of burst, honestly, coming out from the Basilless. You got Duskblade Jayce, Eclipse Pantheon, and Duskblade Hecarim. The only real source of consistent damage is coming from this Kalista, so they're gonna have to protect her if they want to win extended team fights. But yeah, this is honestly really fun. There's just so much damage flying around this game. Like, Varus, Jayce, there's no tanks. Like, there's Nautilus, but like, Nautilus just makes for exciting playmaking anyway. And yeah, as we enter into the mid game, Jordan going for a steal here. Will he be able to get it? He just waits for Basil to get the rev buff low, and will Jordan be able to get the kill? Yeah, he will. Basil just does no damage. Basil not finding the same success that he did the first time he was playing Shaco, but 4-4-4 is nothing to scoff at. Definitely makes the team fights really hard for Kalista. And Dredgeline connects onto Meagan there. She gets the ultimate out, but xTiny also tried to follow up with his own ultimate on Xayah. Maybe trying to use it more aggressively, but wow! Bobby got the knockup, but he got knocked up himself by Sammy Yoon's ultimate, but Jayce Canto able to collect the kill onto Anthony, and it doesn't matter. Bobby just runs down Sam, but that was a really good disruption to start the fight, but unfortunately they just have the numbers advantage. The Basilisk are just a bit scattered at the moment. Hubert looking for a big flank though. Maybe they're not scattered, maybe it's all according to plan as he jumps onto Bobby for the stun, but wait, Bobby has ultimate still because he didn't use it earlier. Got disrupted by Sammy Yoon, gets a shutdown on the Pantheon, and Jayce Canto survives the onslaught, will be able to kill Quio as well, and Bobby kills Jordan. It's an ace for the Basilisk. Or, I'm not the Basilisk. It's an ace for the Temple Esports Club. And yeah, just so many things went wrong there, it felt like. Jayce Canto and Bobby and xTiny played that to perfection, really. Either they played it to perfection or the Basilisk just really messed that up, but I really think they hit all the abilities they needed to. As Team Esports Club gonna start up this Baron. I don't think there's gonna be any chance for a steal because Jordan is still on the gray screen. So yeah, there's gonna be a free Baron. And oh my God, Hubert, what is that? He's just gonna ult it to his death. Oh, he does a lot of damage. He almost killed Jayce Canto there, actually. But, yeah, we'll just get immediately knocked up and ulted by Bobby. That was a bit of an interesting play. Definitely ulted way too late if he was trying to go for a steal, but maybe he wasn't going for a steal. He was trying to get a kill, but either way, unsuccessful in his mission. But yeah. Oh, Bobby looking really scary. Sammy just uses the ultimate, doesn't want to deal with all those dashes. Yeah, as we take a bit of a breather here in the mid lane, or in the mid game. As Bobby going for Hubert again. He has a personal vendetta against this guy, and oh my gosh! Hubert flashes in a straight line, gets knocked up on the Q3. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, xTiny getting caught out again by Nautilus. Kalista. It's just so hard for Xayah to navigate his team. But here comes Jordan just running down Meagan, and wow, the Basilless are fighting back. They're able to get they're able to get xTiny and Meagan, but Sam will be the sacrifice, will be the price to pay. It's a 3-for-2 overall, and it's just they just don't have the tempo. They still have Baron, Tempo Esports Club, or Team Esports Club, whatever. and yeah, Bobby continuing the split push, able to get that inhibitor tower, and Jordan will try his hand at trying to kill Bobby, but Bobby just does too much damage. And yeah, here comes Hubert and the rest of the Basilless. All they got left are their Nexus towers and that bot towers there. As Hubert going in, tries to kill Basil. Basil will get hit on the very end of that Pantheon Q, but will be able to trade one back with his clone. So 1-for-1, Pantheon for Shaco. As Bobby just playing with so disrespectfully, trying to play a 1v4 here. Is he? Yeah, no, there's no way. Look, we always look. We look. Okay, look. I know that Bobby always goes 1-for-1, but that was a little too much. There is no way. He just gave a 500 gold shutdown out to Kalista. He's trying to make it interesting, you know, trying to make it interesting. But Team Esports Club will be able to get a second Mountain Drake for themselves. No Mountain Soul to be seen for at least the next 10 minutes for either team. I don't even think this game's got 10 more minutes, but we'll check in at 36. At 36 minutes. Honestly, the Basilless are up in kills, but their base is in shambles and they're down a bit in gold. But honestly, a good team fight could swing things. There's still the mid-tier 1 that they can get very easily if they get one good team fight, and that could just swing the whole momentum of the game very quickly. I mean, still doesn't feel good to have open inhibs, but I'm just saying, I feel like the Basilless still have a way into this game. Team Esports Club should not get too overconfident. They should not be doing too many of what Bobby was doing, trying to play 1v4 in their base. Because yeah, the Basilless have a lot of good players on their team, a lot of smart players. They're not just gonna go for some crazy int play, I think. They're definitely calming. They're definitely trying to figure out how to approach this, how to approach the game here. But yeah, looks like it's turning into a bit of an ARAM. Jordan does have a flank, but they're not sure if they want to go. They're pinging it. And here comes Jordan. Yeah, Sam starts it off with a dredge line, but here comes the big fight as Jordan goes straight on to xTiny. xTiny has to go up into the air, and he still uses the ultimate, but he dies to xTiny actually. Hecarim not able to burst him out, but Kalista still alive. Will he be able to finish the rest of his team fight? No one's falling for that Basil clone. And wow, it's a great fight, but Sammy might still die. Bobby still split pushing in bot lane, but that was a great fight for the Basilless. It was 1-for-4. And that's exactly what you need if you want to try to win this. Wait, Sam still died to Shaco. What the heck, man? Okay, I changed my mind. It was 2 for 4. And an inhib tower. And an inhibitor. And the Nexus towers. No, I don't know if the Nexus towers were taken. Oh, no, the Nexus towers were taken. Oh, God. But, that was a great fight from the Basilless. I thought it was doomed when Jordan couldn't quite burst out xTiny. xTiny able to kill him there, but Anthony was able to stay alive there, and he navigated teamfight so well. He was able to keep himself alive with the help of Sammy and Hubert. And yeah, there's just so much damage. Like, it's hard to really play front to back like that. So the team fight is very scattered, especially when you have things like Basil and Jordan just completely negating any semblance of a front line. And yeah, Jordan, another ult onto Bobby. Bobby might just go down here. It won't go 1-for-1 this time, but they have a bit. Team Esports Club do have a bit of tempo. They will be able to run over to this Baron and take it. Jordan crucially did not die. Will try to take the Wolves, get some health back. But will he be able to steal this Baron? I think this Baron fight might. They're probably gonna go for it. They have the numbers advantage, but Anthony is not there. Where did Anthony go? Hubert goes in for the big Pantheon ult, but here comes Jordan. Basil secures the Baron, but the rest of the fight is not looking good. Jayce and Canto has so much damage on him Varus, and yeah, like they just didn't have Anthony. What happened there? Where is your ADC in that fight? That was so bad. And you know, oh my gosh. It was a 3-for-4, but wow. I have no idea what happened there. They really needed Kalista in that team fight. That was unfortunate. As, yeah, Basil and Jayce and Canto will just do the formalities of ending the game. Should be it, yep. And yeah, congratulations to Team Esports Club for winning our 3-team best of 1 extravaganza, going 2-0 on the day. But yeah, the Basilless actually fought really hard though. It was really good. Unfortunately, will end the day 1-1, and Anthony will end the day 0-3. So, yeah, Game 3 goes over to Team Esports Club. Good games to everyone, and thank you all for playing.